Well, it's tough. I mean, everybody's invested in this thing, and it's a obviously a big to do, and everyone wants to jump to that top spot. But we're really bullish on the draft. It's going to be an exciting draft. There's a lot of talent, as you know, and we're going to get someone really good.
Do you, when you talked to us in April, you laid out a pretty detailed process that this is going to take a while. You're going to be patient.
You about the coaching search?
No, not with your rebuild.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
What happened today? Does that just kind of reaffirm that this is going to take time and that you got to be methodical?
Yeah, I think wherever we would have landed, it doesn't. I think you still have to be patient. It's also why we hired Coach Beeline to put things in place that we need foundation-wise, to be a cultural driver for us, to be a teacher. So no matter who we get, we're gonna need that influence. So does it slow down the timeline? We don't know, but we're gonna get somebody good, and I'm excited for them to their first experience in the big league is gonna be with Coach.
I mean, you've said a couple times now that you like the talent in this draft, but can you spell it out more? Just because most analysts say it's a 3-player draft. Do you disagree with that?
I mean, I do.
Okay.
But the unknown factor of that, is that almost more exciting to find someone, these guys don't seem after the top 3 don't seem as highly rated.
No,
is that?
And I don't think that's fair to them.
Yeah.
There's some really accomplished players in this draft, and we're going to go deep like we always do, and find someone for the Cavaliers that embodies what we're about. Attitude, work ethic, and someone that really wants to play for the Cavaliers.
Do you, generally speaking, what are the Cavs' needs in the draft?
That's a good question. I think for us, we're going to find the best talent and make that fit to our roster.
So you won't prioritize like shooting or even like a big man, nothing that general, none of that?
No, we're probably gonna. And the great thing about it is I want to find someone for Coach's system. Now that we have a head coach in place, and to learn his values and his ideals and his system and the skill set that helps him, I think is a big deal.
Heading into this draft, how much of a benefit is it to have Coach Beeline, who has spent so much time around a lot of the guys that are actually now in this draft?
Well, not only that, Caleb, which is a great point about him seeing these guys live and coached against some of these guys, but he's going to be able to make phone calls to head coaches and get the immediate respect and the knowledge that we need to make some of those decisions. And so, we're fortunate, and we're going to use him as an asset during this process.
After the interview, do you have a handle on what his kind of guy he wants?
I can tell from sort of watching him play from afar what he values, but we'll see. We'll see.
So, your hand was forced last year when Kevin got hurt.
Yeah. You
were going in one direction, he got hurt, you had to go another way. But because you had to go that other way, you've now been a part of this new lottery process. Looking back on it, what is that like? And now that you've gotten the 5th pick instead of where you were record-wise, like what is your takeaway from what you went through this year and how the lottery ended up?
You have to explain your question.
Just now that we used to have a lottery where the worst record, 25%. There's basically there's bigger chance for.
We wouldn't have had the worst. We wouldn't have had the worst. We wouldn't have the worst record either. So it's tough. I think when the NBA went to this rule model, I think it was for the betterment of the league, and so I totally get it.
Is that it? Great. Thanks, Koby.